Hello, Flosstube. Look, we're all together.
This is such a new background for them too.
It is. Welcome to my house for once. I know we never filmed here before. Welcome back to our channel. And if you are just joining us, we are the Steel City Stitchers. We are 3 plus 1. The other one is not here today. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So thanks for coming and finding our Flosstube channel and spending a day with us. Or an hour, or however long this takes. It won't take a whole day. But anyway, welcome back to our channel.
It'll be a while. We had a blunder last week.
So we did film a video last week. So this video is going to be a little bit longer because we did film last week. And due to technical difficulties on Skype.
It was really funny too. There were some really funny things that you just can't recreate it.
So pressure's on. So no, I'm just kidding. So Erica, we miss you. She's just not able to be with us during the day. So we're filming in the afternoon. This is also very weird for us.
Crazy. It's light outside.
Yeah, there's light. I have a kitty cat over here sleeping in the sun.
Oh yeah. I have a really old cat sleeping in the sun. So let's get started. What best new thing this week? Jody, what was your best new thing this week?
Oh my God, the lunch we just had.
Oh, so
we're stuffed.
good.
Yeah. So it's Aaron. It was Aaron's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Thank you.
And we knew we were getting together today, so we did something that she generally doesn't eat at home. We did a little seafood boil.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, man, it was so good.
So good.
And we do have dessert for later, too.
So yeah, just being all together and missing Erica. But, just getting together and not seeing you guys over my crappy internet Skype video.
Where she doesn't know how to figure out whether she is on
her
Blur or not.
50s.
It was so funny.
Glamour shots.
Yeah. Glamour shots, that's it.
Everyone's like, just click the button.
Everybody knew.
Your background's blurred. I'm like,
they were like, we thought it as soon as we started watching.
And I'm like, I can't say to her in the middle of it, click this, do this, do this. It's fine. Whatever. Erin, what was your best new thing this week?
So, yesterday was my birthday, and my husband spent 3 hours making me a cake, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was so sweet. It was a Black Forest cake. It had cherries. He hand-pitted the cherries. It was the best thing I've ever had. So, right now I'm still dreaming about that and how good it was. And here's a little picture of his fanciness.
Major points are happening over there.
He's killing it lately.
Yeah, that was amazing.
He's kidding. So I was telling them, too, the other day, my daughter's really sad about not being able to go to restaurants, and my mom's in town, so that's what we usually do. The three of us go to the Olive Garden because we fancy.
The OG.
I love their soup, salad, and breadsticks.
Get those
breadsticks.
Yeah.
So she wanted to do that, but obviously we can't right now, especially in Pittsburgh. So we ordered takeout, and by the time we got home, my husband had set up the whole dining room to be like the Olive Garden. So he had music playing, and he played waiter, and he brought us salad, and he was like, do you want cheese on top? And he took our order.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was really special. She'll remember that forever.
I hope so.
She will.
She's so weird about that stuff because she'll be like, do you remember when we did this? A picture will come up, and she'll be like, no. Remember when we went to Disney World? No. So glad we did that.
So glad we spent all of that money.
$8,000. You don't remember?
Cool.
What was my best new thing this week? Getting our living room finished.
Oh yeah, that's a huge.
Decorated. Yeah, that's been great. My mom came down to visit last weekend, so that's been amazing. I love being able to see my mom. She's like an hour closer now that we moved closer to the city. So
it's nice. I didn't realize she was that much closer.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So easy peasy for her to come down here. And we always eat really well when she's down here. Because we like to cook together and make food and go shopping and do all that fun stuff. So love you, Mom. Glad you came down. We did not FFO anything this past weekend. We were too busy. So next time.
Making all that yummy food.
Doing food, yes. We made food. All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we? Jode, what'd you work on this week?
Working on.
Working on.
So I am continuing on my, this is home. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
So I hate the color that I picked for the state of
Well,
Pennsylvania.
I don't understand why you hate it. Just because it's so muted.
I just feel like it's too light, and I thought that it would stand out a lot more against this fabric, but it's not. So I think I'm going to backstitch it in white to bring out the white and the heart, and we'll see how that goes.
That fabric is way more green.
Yes, on this video.
is so weird
Like it
how
normally looks gray.
Yeah, but it's actually picking up pretty.
It is. It's
well.
pretty. It's very green in real life. So this is the only thing I've been working on. I put a couple stitches in my astronaut, but not enough to really see any major change. So this is it, and I have a really cool FFO idea for this. So I'm excited to just finish it. I don't want to put it down yet until I
You're
finish
so
it.
close.
I
You're
had
so
like an
close.
FFO extravaganza this week, so you guys will see that in a minute. But I'm like so excited to finish this because I want to.
She was
She just was like, that inspiration bug hit.
It did. I like took
Keep
everything
it
off my
going.
wall and FFO'd everything.
Yeah.
Re-FFO.
Re-FFO'd because I had stuff in like crooked frames and stuff. So.
Everything I do is crooked. Look at that one.
Yeah, I kept looking at that earlier. I was like, we need to redo that.
Yeah, look at this. That's why it's not hanging up yet. Look how crooked that thing is.
It's bad.
See, I'm not, you, the back is pretty bad. I wasn't going to say
Listen,
that.
I didn't want to do it until I finished it.
The back is pretty
I didn't want to cut the fabric or do anything with it until I figured out if it was straight. And it's not straight.
This
so
is not your Q-snap. You don't need to wind fabric behind
This-
your
I
print.
know, just cut. Like, you're not going
Look
to
at
do
this.
that
Look
much.
at the tape.
someone help me.
I'm
That's
taking this
what
home
we're
with me.
saying.
I'm taking it home.
Oh, yeah,
And
let
it's
Jody
getting
do
done.
it. She's becoming the FFO. That frame is
Love.
so cool. I remember you stitching that at Kidsville.
Yes,
I remember you
that's
working on that.
yeah. I was on 40.
You know
count,
what?
and I
That's
love it.
funny because I just re-FFO'd mine.
I remember you doing yours as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. What'd you stitch this week? Since we're done making fun of me.
Because I say. I have two because I have a lot of finishes this week. So this is my Christmas gnome. That's as far as I've gotten. I didn't really
Ooh.
put too much more into
See,
it.
that fabric looks really good now in this light too.
It does look good.
We're killing
It's
it
not
up here in the
quite,
craft room.
That's from that My Studio Creates. My friend Brooke. She does these.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi, bro.
Let's not post pictures of me from high school onto Instagram, Brooke. But they
I liked
did you
it.
see it? Oh,
You look like a little
I
kid.
was like, I'll share it and say thank you, but
You
I
look like
mean-
a little baby.
So then I had to explain to Aria what cheerleading is. And you know, nothing is more ridiculous sounding than cheerleading when you're explaining it to a 4-year-old.
like, well, we dance and we
Yeah.
cheer.
But are you playing? How do you score points? Well, you don't.
So then why do you do it? Well,
It was a whole thing. Yeah. And I was real into cheerleading, you guys, but it's funny. Like you will.
It
play
is a sport, though.
It is. Oh, I don't even get into that argument because I'm.
Competition cheerleading.
Oh my
like,
God,
if you ever watch
That's
those,
what I did.
God,
was
it's
compete.
crazy.
Holy
I was
Moses.
I mean, and the injuries are
For
real.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the next one I did was the Onward Noble Steed. I finished the lettering, and I used
look
a
how
very
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Elaborate.
okay, this lighting is
it does
It's
look
killer.
It does make it look amazing.
Yeah.
And that's a variegated floss that I used. That was from the that Harvest box.
Yeah.
Which I remember when I got that Harvest box being like, I mean, it's okay. I like it. I use it all the time. I
Yeah.
use all the stuff from it all the time.
That's what you
So
did the
obviously
autumn-
I loved it.
the Autumn Bell Pool, wasn't it?
We used all of those flosses because they matched that Autumn Bell Pool perfectly.
From Tiny
awesome.
Modernist, yeah.
From Tiny Modernist. Yeah.
So, what are you going to do with this one? You going to do the alligator or you going to do the dinosaur?
I'm gonna do the dinosaur. After reading what I've read, I understand the position that people are taking, and I'm going to do the dinosaur.
Yeah.
I think that's a
It's
good
going to look
call.
awesome.
it looks like you'll have some good leftover fabric there too.
I know. I keep doing this lately. Like, do you know when you go to that cross stitch calculator and it tells you how much fabric you need?
Yeah.
Right.
And then you stitch on it, and you're like, But I have all of this fabric that I could use. I could have used for something else had I had centered it differently.
Start it up in the left-hand corner.
I have to start using that.
Yeah, we've got that gauge now. Yeah.
I have to start using that more.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Thank you. That's it.
All right.
What did you work on this
What did I work on this week? I had some finishes, so I'm still stitching Christmas. Still stitching Christmas. I decided to pull out my Deck the Halls from Caterpillar Cross Stitch.
Kristen, you're so close.
So close.
Look how good the word stocking looks so good. There you go.
So all I have left to do is finish the gingerbread man, and then it just says gingerbread.
He's my favorite.
But yeah, this fabric is from Fabric Flare.
So
it's a
good.
32 count, I believe.
If you invested, like if you sat down to do it, that's maybe 2 hours more of work.
I know.
I feel like
It's
you got
not
this
that
at the Crafty
much.
You.
I didn't. I ordered this online.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered this
It's
online.
really one more night.
I know.
You've got like one more night. You can
And
do
what
it.
is it? The 20th? So I have 11 days left
You
to
can
stitch
Do it.
Christmas stuff, and then I'm over Christmas.
You
stuff
cannot
for a
let
while.
this month finish without finishing that.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
you'll
that
never
one
pick it up
has to
again.
be-
I know. I made a lot of good progress on Christmas stuff this month, so I'll definitely finish this one. So that's all I've been stitching on because, like I said, I had
We have a lot of finishes.
4 finishes. So
Woo-wee!
let's get into that, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, Jode, what did you
Show
finish?
us all these
All right.
FFOs.
Well, first of all, I did have a finish, and I can't remember when I finished it because the weeks are blending together for me. But anyways, don't look at my back.
Oh, let's show her back, everybody. Look at this.
now I feel like we have to look at it.
Yeah.
So I finished my heart, and
You
I
could
just...
put a piece of felt over this.
I know, but it's just going to hang. Like, what? Who cares?
Mine's in a frame. It's just going to hang on the
It
wall.
doesn't hang on the wall. It
It
sits
sits
on your
on
desk.
There's a big difference.
Thank you, Erin.
No, it's not hanging yet because I didn't fully finish it yet.
Anyways, this is now in focus. My last video, it was blurred because
Oh,
of
look
my
at
setup.
That's right.
So
looks
this
amazing.
is hanging in my new craft room. So that's my FFO on that. Then I had this crazy idea. Okay, so I also had a bunch of crooked stuff on my wall. I had stuff in crooked
Sure.
frames, and it was a mess. But if you remember, I did this cross stitch wall, and I just kind of put like all my projects up. And I've been meaning to fix them, do something with them. Anyways, so I went through my box of wooden stuff that I got a while ago, and I was like, you know what? I think I can dye wood. So I took my fabric dyeing to a whole new level, and I started dyeing wood. So this is Michael's finish. I don't know if you remember that, but this is his first piece. And I had this...
I cannot get over how perfectly it
I
fits
know.
in there.
And it was just like a plain wooden frame. So I dyed it gray, and maybe I'll do like a wood dyeing video because it's a little bit different than dyeing fabric.
Oh,
But
that's a good idea.
so I dyed the wood, and
So cute.
I love it.
So the heart was already cut.
The heart was already cut
How
out.
does it fit so
I don't
perfectly?
know. I don't know.
It's like meant to
But-
be. Oh, it's like you guys meant to be.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see how you finished the back.
just glued it on.
I mean, that was smart. You don't need to do more than that.
No, I just literally
Now
just
Kristen's
stuck
going
it
to show
on.
all of our.
You know what?
Rude.
All right, then this was my horror house, and I cut this way too close
Sounds like
to
you
the
said
edge.
whorehouse. It's
Horror. Horror.
Very different show. Very
House.
different.
Sorry, that's our Pittsburgh accent coming out where we like don't enunciate anything.
Horror.
Horror.
So this also was just plain wood. If you look on the back, that's how it came, and I dyed it and
So good.
stuck it on, and I love it.
Hold on, you
color.
gotta hold mine up to show the difference in
In
size.
size, so
is
Kristen's is
very
a postage
different.
stamp.
Because it's 40, right?
It was 40, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, look at that.
I love it though. This was a really fun pattern to stitch.
So fun.
This is from the
That's
Witchy
Stitcher.
I
Yep.
mean, that mansion is so incredibly
It's
beautiful.
so awesome.
Why don't you stop showing the back of my project?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Why don't you fix it? Okay.
Rude. Why don't you fix it for me, Jody?
I'm going to.
Thank you.
Okay. I used to be obsessed with WWF wrestling. My 12th birthday, my dad took me to a WWF wrestling match at the sports arena in San Diego.
You know how
about
old
you?
she is? She still calls it WWF.
Yeah, because
what's it called
when
now?
it turned to
It was
WWE,
It was WCW and WWF. And
Right.
then it was WWE.
now it's WWE. WWF doesn't exist anymore. But
Oh.
Bret the Hitman Hart, was WWF like for life. Okay, so when the Stiachalong was this last year's?
No,
Yeah.
2 years
The
ago.
year
I
before.
don't think it was 2 years ago, you guys. I think it was
The
actually
one
last
last year was the one that was done on the. Remember, it had like the little images. Oh,
I just didn't do the border
just
on
didn't do
this.
the
Yes,
border.
yeah,
It was last
so
year.
this was
That's
last
last
year's.
year.
So it's home is where the heart is. Anyways, it's Bret Hart.
Is what you did.
Guys, I finished it into a freaking wrestling belt. Could you die?
Those nipples,
just-
though. I love
The French
it.
knot nips are still there. But I just
It's
felt
amazing,
like
Jody.
this piece of wood was
Brilliant
like
idea.
looked like the middle of a belt.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it looks so good.
So I dyed the wood. I did it a couple different layers because I wanted it to get like bronzy color. So I
Yeah.
did like
Totally.
a layer of orange, a layer of black, a layer of gray, a layer of yellow. Like I'm surprised my wood didn't like warp. But
I love it.
anyways, then I like glued the beads on, put some gold pen
Individually?
and silver
Are
pen.
those like,
No, I
are
like
they like a strip?
sprinkled them on. Did a
Oh,
bunch of
I mean,
glue and,
that's
like,
still
sprinkled them
awesome,
on.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same beads that are stitched on his belt.
Nice.
Very cool.
Jody,
So this
that's
pattern I
killer.
had like in a Cricut frame, like a dollar store frame, and I was like, I don't really want this in my house, like hanging in my house because it like, I don't know.
Look at his greasy hair.
I remember that frame, and I remember you being like, this is temporary.
Like it's super temporary.
Yeah.
And then I found this piece of wood and I was like, this looks like the
Killer.
belts. So
Mhm.
now it's gonna go. It'll probably go in my laundry room somewhere, but
Very nice.
That's awesome.
those are my finishes. So my
Yeah.
refinished FFOs.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Very nice. All right,
I'm
Erin.
pulling up my
what
first
you-
one because. So I have 5, I think.
Keep stitching over there.
I'm
You're not-
stitching.
She's like, I want to stitch. We've been together like all morning, and I don't think I put a single stitch in anything yet.
Well, we did have another filming that we had to do this morning that may never see the light of day, but if it does, we have it filmed. It just took us forever.
So my first piece is the It's Dangerous to Go Alone, which I did FFO, but I also wrapped it up because it's a present for somebody.
I
Did
love
you
it.
just find a black frame?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's like I like that frame.
Thank you. Yeah, that was just from Joann's.
Mhm.
So that's from the Witchy Stitcher. So I'm excited about that. It's for someone going through a divorce, so I think that's like an appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
hoping.
really
I'm hoping
nice.
that comes out nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I did, I don't know why. Oh, because Kyle had stitched this, and I was like, I have that pattern too. It's the Lindy Stitches, the turtle. And I was like, I have that pattern. Oh, I have these cards that we got in.
Oh,
That free
yes,
box.
that's where it's from.
So I was like, I'm going to make a card out of this.
That
cute.
pattern is
Cute,
so
right?
stinking cute.
So cute.
So then I'll just send that to someone. I don't know who, but
Yeah.
it's ready to go.
Adorable.
I'm going to wait. It's got to be just the right person to get this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that. It's
My
really
address
cute.
is
Yes. And it barely took any time to stitch him up too. He was really little. Okay, my next one is the needlepoint mittens. I did do Christmas. Thank you. So I finished my needlepoint. Are those upside down? Yeah, because they go this way, right? I guess this one doesn't matter. But they say first Christmas. So I'm supposed to have an ability to put them together and make an ornament. But I kept cutting them and then trying and then I just couldn't get it. So they're going to go into my my scrapbook.
they're so soft.
They're very soft.
Like I feel like the canvas is so stiff, and then when they're done, they're very soft.
Yes.
Are they just a half stitches?
Yeah, they're all half stitches. That's how needlepoint. You just do the half.
Oh. Wow.
So
Very
I did
cool.
it. That's my second needlepoint, and now I'm out of needlepoint. So
Are you going to do any more?
Well, so the problem is they're very expensive, but we keep going by that store, and my husband was like, I thought they were too expensive. You weren't going to buy it. I go, but they're having a sale. We could just go check it out.
Yeah, you could.
I'll be doing another one. I did enjoy it. I really liked stitching that. Okay, next one. Home Sweet Home. Jody has stitched this. It is from, who's it from?
Seasons of the Stitch.
Seasons of the Stitch.
A lot of people have asked us about it, and you have to buy the kit.
Yes, you can't just buy the pattern.
So, FYI.
Jody dyed that fabric so it looks like clouds, which is amazing.
And I'm so jealous because I didn't dye the fabric that I used, and mine is solid. So
I'm going to frame that up and send it home to my brother.
I love it.
It's such a cute pattern.
It's so cute.
I love it. And it was a really quick stitch. I know Jody said that too, but I mean, it flew by. That didn't take long at all.
What did they say that they were going to be doing potentially? What did I tag you guys in?
Hamilton.
A Hamilton.
Oh, a Hamilton.
Yeah. Their patterns are very adorable and very small. They're not tiny. They're like 6x6.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's because they're meant to go into that.
They're meant to go into that pre-framed.
That's what they sell them all with.
But
so
I wish.
But my God, they're so cute.
I know that is my biggest complaint about them because they're expensive.
It is because you get like entire scans of floss, you get the pre-framed Ada, which I used for something different, and then the pattern, which they're simple patterns. You know, there's nothing crazy.
But they're
about
simple,
them.
but they're so cute and they're unique,
so
and
good.
I love them. It's hard. It's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I really like that company, and their customer service is like
it's incredible.
Wait a second. There's actually a company that sends you a box that ships on time.
That has
quickly.
what it says it has.
That says they're going to ship it on this date, and they don't say, well.
Which may I say? let's take a second because I'm going to bitch about Stitchy Box.
Oh boy.
Still have not received the box. I emailed her to ask where it was. I have not received a reply.
No.
Kristen, I didn't know any of this.
I got an email saying that I need to pay the remainder for a box that's supposed to come out. And she even says in the email that she is so behind on sending out boxes. And I replied back to her and I said, I'm not sending you another dime for a box until I get an update shipping, like a shipping date update on when the box that I've already paid for is coming.
How do you get so behind on
it sounds
boxes?
like she is overextended. Like if you look at her website, she's selling too many things, I think, and she can't keep up with her own demand, which is great for her because that means she has business, but terrible for the consumer. Like I literally will never buy a box from her because of this. Right. And that's not to say that her boxes won't be great when they do come out.
I know, and that's
a bummer.
The case. I mean, obviously,
I'd love to get one.
People know of her and support her and all this other kind of stuff. But like, I'm sorry, but it's just
very frustrating.
It's extremely frustrating
because it's a lot of money. At
the
end
was
of
what,
the
$80
day.
a box?
80 plus.
Yeah.
Well, on a positive note, when I ordered my Seasons of the Stitch, I got 3 kits from them because it's like a subscription deal. Like you gotta pay for the subscription, and then so what I did, instead of doing the subscription, I just told them what I wanted and got all of them like in one shipment.
Okay.
They emailed me a picture the next day of my entire box packaged up and says and it said, this is what you can expect when you get your box.
And it was packaged cutely, too, wasn't it?
It was adorable. It had, like, crinkle paper in it. It had everything laid out, like, the floss for one over here, the floss for another. It was really incredible.
Geeky Stitcher company is, too, whenever she ships stuff. And that's coming from the UK, and I still get that quickly.
Well, the Witchy Stitcher, she's coming from Canada. She ships out her stuff on time. So it's
I really want to like that company, but...
I do too, but never again. Yeah. So obviously I'm not paying for the second box until I get the other box. That's just how it is.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were still dealing with that.
No, because like as much as I want to just get my money back, I also want to see
like you want the
what's
box
going to be in it.
Did you get the horror box?
I did.
That's how I feel about the T one, and I bet she still has not sent that T one out. That was supposed to go out in February.
So.
Like, pull back and stop selling stuff.
That's the thing. She should be pausing her website at least until she catches up. But, I mean,
And listen, I know stuff with COVID has caused problems, but
This is not
this is not
COVID,
COVID
though.
related. It can't be. It can't be.
Mine was pre-COVID.
Yours was when market was happening.
She was like, I'm going to wait until after market, to which anybody would be like, oh, okay, if you're going to put market stuff in there, that's great. But market has been out for a while now.
Well, that was in March.
So it's no longer as exciting as it was.
Right.
And I still wasn't getting my box.
I'm getting ready for designers to come out with their fall designs. I'm over market stuff.
Yes, that's exactly
I want to see
how
what's
I feel.
coming out
Like,
next.
what's next?
Yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by that cat over there.
Oh my God, so sweet.
I know. I might have to just take a picture and then put it in the video.
So you guys can see how cute it is.
All right, what else?
So I'll
you
talk
got?
about my last one. So I did a birthday start and finish. And we talked about it in our last video that will never see the light of day. But we're feeling very fall right now. I don't want to stitch Christmas because I feel fall. I want to be in fall.
Yeah.
So for my birthday, I stitched What Made Me Happy, which was the Bent Creek, I believe. So cute.
It's
so
so
tiny, but so cute. So mine came as a kit. And that's what it looks like. All stitched up. So
Oh, it's
that's
so vibrant. Look at that.
it does look really good there.
Wow.
You can really see. Also, another piece dyed by the wizard, Jody.
Wizard.
And that is...
Do yours in there because
yeah.
I want to see the difference.
Why can't I think of what that floss is called? That
Pearl
pearl
cotton.
cotton. It's pearl
Look
cotton.
what I saved to put onto one of my... it's from where they
From the
bury
flags.
Oh, that's fun. That's
But I
cute.
said,
Yeah,
isn't that
that's a
gonna
good
be
idea
funny?
for... Oh my God, look how tiny it is.
Oh my God.
Okay, the comparison's pretty funny. Here, I'll move it in so you can... Oh my God, it could fit in that little pumpkin alone.
I love them.
What size is that?
This is 40 count.
Let me
40
see
count.
that, Kristen.
And this
No,
is
no,
an
no.
8.
This is
It's 40.
yeah, it's 40.
This is legit a post-it. There are stamps bigger than
There are
this.
stamps. And this is an 11 count Ada. That's how I was able to do the pearl cotton.
Which
And
is
it looks puffy. It looks
Stop.
cool.
It's so tiny.
How did you do the eyes? Do you still do the...
I did. They're
She
like
did tiny
French
French
knots.
knots.
I did. They're
Teeny
gigantic French
tiny
knots,
French knots.
but it's an owl, so it can have big eyes, right? It's fine. All of this stuff just gets shoved into the back of my
I love that.
journal.
You're like, I'll get to it.
Wrap it
That's
up.
it. That's it for me. I'm
Very
done.
nice.
Thank you.
All right, I had 3 finishes. Can't even believe it. Is that all I had? 3 finishes?
I feel like you had 4.
You did. You said 4 at the beginning.
We'll
We'll figure it
What
out.
did I not write down?
Uh-oh.
No, I only had 3.
Okay.
I only had 3. Okay, first one was the Snow Village from Country Cottage Needleworks. I did the snowflake stand on this giant piece of fabric,
So cute.
which I'm glad I did because I ended up buying, which I'll show in purchases, the iced coffee cafe.
Because how could you resist that pattern? Who looked at that pattern and went, I don't want that.
I stitched this one on, I think this is a 16 count Ada. This came in our box from Jennifer. So I just loved the modeling on
I
it.
love that fabric. It's so soft.
Yeah, I think it turned out really nice. So that was that
Awesome.
one. The other one that I finished was from Stone Street Stitchworks. This was a free pattern on her website called Winter Village. And I stitched this one on a 32 count, I think it's fabric flare. But it's like a sparkly linen.
I can't get
And
over that
there's
being
what
a
it
free
looks
pattern.
like.
It's so
I know.
pretty.
It's awesome.
I love it so much. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I really like it. And
That would be cute on a piece of sticky board in a stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very classy. It seems like it should just be on a shelf downstairs.
yeah,
It's really
definitely. It's a good idea. I'm not going to do it, but sure. If somebody wants to do it for me, that would be great. And then the last one that I finished, which was a big one for me this month, was Plaid Tidings by Little Stitch Girl, Jordan X Stitch.
If you guys have not downloaded this pattern yet, go get it. 'Cause
Please
this is
go
my
buy it.
favorite.
It's my favorite Christmas.
It's
Stitch.
so pretty. And the fabric you used is just so beautiful.
This is Tombstone from Color and Cotton.
Yep. That
Came
box.
in the harvest box.
Again, that harvest box. I feel like I use all of that stuff.
But I absolutely love how it turned out. And it was
Those kitty
so...
scissors came in that box too.
Yeah, they did. It was so fun to stitch. But I definitely want to frame
Now,
this one.
Erin, when you did your houses, yours look different?
I put mine together. There's no frame.
There's no borders.
There's no
Okay.
borders, and they look like they're on one street.
Got it.
Look at those backs.
But I really like
your
the
backs
border.
are really good.
You're like, I'll show this back.
Yeah, that's the front.
I'll show this back all day.
Right?
That's the back. Listen, my finishing backs aren't very good, but my cross stitch backs are pretty good. But those were my finishes these past 2 weeks. Basically, my finishes for the month of July.
Did you show the cat? Because the dog is also sleeping under our feet.
God, there's so many animals up here right now. I don't know where Luna is, but yeah. So we have a lot of sleepy animals. There's a really good ray of sunshine that comes through one of these skylights, and the cat really likes to
These
sleep there.
skylights are cool.
Thank you. All right. Purchases. We bought a lot of stuff.
I gotta get my stuff out.
Do you want Erin to go
give me yours
first?
first?
Yeah.
All right, Erin.
Okay, so it was also my birthday. So there's a few other things in here besides purchases. But do we want to show? Well, I'll show this one first.
Yeah, we can do our
The
Stitchy Kindness, too.
the Stitchy Kindness. So this one is from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. Now, it is a Facebook page, and you have to get approval to get into the Facebook page.
Mhm.
And then she'll post the needle minders, which are always these really cool, unique things, and then how much, and she'll invoice you.
Mhm.
So it's a different system, but
Mhm.
worth it, because I was able to get a Schitt's Creek needle minder. How
Oh
cool
my
is
God,
that?
so cool. Love it.
And if you go to My Studio Create, I gave her one. It's different than this one, but she got the other Schitt's Creek one because she turned me on to the show. So
Yeah.
I felt like she deserved that.
Mhm.
Thanks, Brooke. So Stitchy Kindness is this other needle minder that's down there. Look how cute. We each got a needle minder.
Don't
that
do
is
Do it.
from
Our friend Amy.
our friend Amy. So Amy was the winner of one of our giveaways. Oh, the fabric giveaway. So she sent us this cute card. Sorry to chime in on your
No, do it,
segment here. And that pattern's in there, which
That's
I
the
thought was
pattern.
really
Look,
cute.
yeah. That's this guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so she sent us this card basically saying that she had picked these needle minders for each of us based on how she kind of viewed our personalities, which I thought was really cute. So
Very
Can you show yours
sweet.
real
I mean,
quick?
very thoughtful.
I know.
So here's Jody's. I give 0 fox.
Naturally.
Erica's was something about crafting.
Oh, it was
It
an
was an
octopus.
octopus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That said I love crafting. Or
And
something.
then
That's
mine's
so
this
cute.
little doggy with the
So
unicorn
cute.
horn. I love him. I can't wait to use him. I've been saving this for 2
I know.
weeks.
We've been
Yeah.
holding on to these.
Yeah,
Can't
so
wait
now
to
we
use
can
mine.
finally put it away to use. So sorry about the crinkle. I always
Crinkle,
think that when
crinkle,
I do this.
I don't care. Listen, we're going to crinkle.
All right, guys. This is my Bestitch Me, and I feel like you need to hold yours up next to mine so that they can see the difference. I did switch to linen because we had talked about this before.
Which surprised me because when you sent the picture, I was like,
You
oh,
thought,
it's so
oh,
much
what's the
lighter because of
difference?
Ada. Yeah.
But this is
Although
linen
yours looks really vibrant right now on
the
this video.
screen. It's not quite as vibrant as it's coming out, but I like the muted. But look at Kristen's. It's killer. Look at that one.
It's
She sent the
amazing.
picture.
Awesome.
I sent my picture thinking they were going to be like, oh, look how beautiful. And then she sent hers. I'm like, oh my God.
Yours is gorgeous, though.
I love it. And I like muted colors. So it's more my style to stitch on. But
Mhm.
I mean, they're
Amazing.
both beautiful. And they're both very different.
Very different. Mine's a 40 count. What's yours? 28?
28 count.
28.
Right? Is that what I did? No, I can't even remember. Yes, 28 count. Joblin.
Mm-hmm. And mine's just a 48 count linen.
And this fabric is so nice.
She does a really nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So if
Beautiful.
you want to do a fabric of the month,
Because we, even last week, we got that lottery box and we were like, we don't need fabric anymore. We should probably cancel our subscriptions. And then this came in and I was like, well, she just reeled me back in because there's no way I'm
Just
canceling.
like that.
I'm not canceling.
I mean, they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing I got, my mom, I told her I really wanted a good hot glue gun, and she delivered. So that was a big thing that I got for my birthday.
Look at that.
So what is so special about this thing?
It has 2 settings, 2 heat settings, which I guess is a big deal. So like cloth versus wood.
Okay.
And then it's cordless, which I've never had a cordless one before.
That's why I like
Is that what
one.
yours is?
Well,
Yeah.
it comes off the base. Yeah.
So,
and then it says it has a needle nozzle for getting glue into small holes and a side cut nozzle.
oh, that's what Jonathan apparently helped with this as well. And what it came down to is that it has different tips.
Yeah, it
which
has
is what you're
different
saying.
tips.
It has different
Mhm.
heads for it. So
Yeah, this is awesome. Where did she get this? Ordered online?
I think so.
Very nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
good job, Mom, because I love it.
Good job.
And then I came here today, and these ladies had a present for me. So Jody dyed this bag, which I noticed you could totally stitch on. So I'm definitely going to be putting something in the middle there. Don't know what yet, but this will definitely be getting stitched on. And then the pattern is Barbara Anna Designs.
Because I love
And they
them.
fully kitted it for me with a Wizard Jody piece.
Isn't that so cute?
Look at that. Man, all these colors are really coming out.
Yeah, look at this.
Killer. It is really pretty. The marbling in that
Jody,
is
your marbling is
gorgeous.
I need this video.
Like,
the camera on here, the
making it,
lighting.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the marbling on that is amazing. And they even gave me the specialty floss for it.
There's
so
some
I'm
belts on
real
it.
fancy. Super fancy. And then, sorry, I'll put this away later. One more thing. And this came in a really pretty packaged box, but now I have a scissor holder, which I'm so excited
With her
about.
initials on it.
You know, it's funny. They're not just my initials, but they happen to be Ellie's initials as well. And I know one day she's going to be like, that must be mine, right?
Yeah. So this box, for anyone who wants to know, so I received one of these as a gift from our friend Chrisanne Tellen, who's from Tellen Emblem Designs. And she had sent one of these to me after I lost the boys, just as a way to be like, hey, I'm thinking of you. And I thought it was so sweet. But these are actually for like latch hooking or like the rug latch hooking stuff.
Ah.
For those big needles that you use for
Makes
it.
sense.
But it is perfect for your scissors.
I love it. I'm
So
so
you can put your
excited.
scissors in there. But you can buy these on Etsy. And she gave a little card. Do you have
I don't have the card.
It's
if I do, I
Alexandra.
don't know. Hold on. Sorry. There is a card.
Oh,
Oh, this one.
memento. Yes. AlexandraRosie.etsy.com is the designer name, and I'll link her below. But she handcrafts these, so you can order them, and she'll customize them however you choose.
So beautiful. I
Because this
love
B one was supposed to
it.
say BEE, and then it had just one of the honeycombs on it. And I said, "Can you do 2 honeycombs and then put Erin's initials?"
And
She's like,
she's
"Yeah."
quick too.
Better.
We had it in
Love it.
less than a week. I was like, "Hey, this is a gift, and I need it by the 20th." And I ordered it a week ago, and I
awesome.
had it in no time. So
Well, it's beautiful.
super
and I love
fast
it.
shipping,
Thank you guys.
You're
'cause
welcome.
That's very, very special and sweet.
and I love mine. So everyone should have one.
Well, I no joke, this isn't like an exaggeration. This morning was at my house getting my stuff together to come here, and I looked at like 2 pairs of scissors sitting on top of my box,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, man, I really need something for my scissors. So it's perfect. It's like you guys read my mind.
Yeah, it's great if you just have like a scissor collection, or if you have like your stitching stuff next to you on like a coffee table or an end table. You can keep all your scissors. And I even have like my little frogging tool in there and a laying tool, just whatever you
Put
use.
pens in there.
You can put a
That's a
pen or a
good idea.
highlighter in there. Yeah.
We keep having fights over where the big scissors are in our house too, so maybe that'll have to be the
Oh, yeah.
official scissor holder.
Did you get your?
Yeah. So I purchased
Oh, I just remembered I just purchased
from
something.
Paper Crane Stitches, who, by the way,
We love you.
Love you.
just made the nicest post about us. Like,
Ah.
she's the freaking best.
So we were like, let's go buy some patterns.
Well, I had bought this before, which is crazy because I had no idea. Like, I found it and I loved this pattern, and then all of this, we made a connection. But so I just bought, probably thinking about food or serial killers because
Mhm.
it's pretty true for me.
Yeah, she can be an honorary member.
And there's like a
Steel
donut
City.
and a cookie in there. Like, stop it.
It's super cute.
And then the other thing that I wanted to, this is in my cart still. I haven't purchased it yet. But the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys
Your
about.
$1,000 cart.
Yeah, it's bad. The Mario pattern. So I found this because I want to stitch it, even though it's very similar to the one that Aaron and I did. It's kind of like the next, like, version of Mario, like the next, I don't know, like it's a little bit newer. Mario makes these like progressions as he gets, like, as the video game gets older.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of like the next one. It's similar, but I want to do it just kind of to put next to my other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and that is by Print and Decor on Etsy.
Will you hold that up there for just another
Yeah.
second? Now that's, because a lot of people keep asking about that other pattern. So
Right. Now this is a round pattern, so
It is in the round.
It is
I-
in the round.
do not do hoops well.
But also,
far as
you
framing.
don't necessarily need to do it like that because you don't have to stitch the blue.
You don't have to stitch the blue. It's just that the bottom might get, although you could probably figure that out. But
And you could probably figure out the cloud too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, that's on my list.
Very
It's
nice.
a good one.
Is that all
Wait,
you purchased?
Yeah.
I remembered that I had just bought that wild violet. This literally just came out today, and I was like, "Well, I have to have that. Look at how cute that is."
That's so cute.
Hedge
How big is it? Is it like
hugs.
journalable or is it?
Or
Anything is I can't say it like that.
journalable?
For me, because I have a giant scrapbook. Do you know what I mean? So I can do most.
You can put, yeah.
But it's like 1 something by 50.
Oh.
That's not bad.
No.
Not bad at all. That little hedgehog is so happy to be going and getting a hug.
I know, I love
Hedgehogs.
He just
hedgehogs.
wants a little hug.
I've always wanted a pet hedgehog.
So
I know someone
Jason's
that had
like,
that
no more.
hedgehog.
I
No
wish Wild Violet would stop coming out with such cute patterns.
She's the one that did the Firefly one, right?
Yeah. She did the Rudolph that I did too.
Oh yeah. What did I buy this week? I got my fabric of the month, which you guys saw. Then I bought the Snow Village, the iced coffee cafe from Country Cottage Needleworks.
I love that. The iced coffees in the window.
It's so cute.
You got that fast.
Oh my god, I'm sorry that you have to hold my old ass
Oh,
cat.
she wanted up.
I know.
I never mind holding a kitty.
She's like 16 or 17 and she looks really grumpy and she's not grumpy at all.
So the purr is so
She
intense.
loves
It's
everybody.
vibrating my
Yes.
chest.
There's nothing to her except her little purr. I also finally redeemed my mybobbin.com free pattern. So as sponsors, all 4 of us were given a free pattern. And then, of course, we did our giveaway where we gave away 3 patterns to you guys. That was a while ago. I finally redeemed mine because I found what I wanted. And he's super cute. And it's called Autumn Tea Party. And I could just die.
He's
The
so
detail
cute.
of him is so cool.
I just love him.
Look at that earring.
That tail.
I know.
That was a good zoom in. That shows a lot more of that.
Yeah.
That teapot even, like there's so much detail.
So he's super cute. I can't wait to
That's
start
really
him.
cute.
Then Lindy Stitches, of course, Stephanie came out with the blue-footed boobies. You guys saw those.
You guys, is that the cutest
Oh,
pattern
it's
that's
the
come out in a
cutest.
while?
Of course, I bought the pattern because why not?
I'm
Look
so
how
envious of
stinking
the people that got the
cute.
whole
The
kit.
kit.
Because it was those, it's like blue-footed boobies bag that got like a project bag. Oh, so
Mhm.
cute.
Adorable. And then just yesterday, I also went on to Paper Crane Stitches on Etsy and had to make a purchase.
I can't wait to
Because why
see you
not?
stitch this.
And this one is from my favorite murder, so stay sexy and don't get murdered. And it's stay out of the woods. And I love it. Like,
So-
I cannot wait to do this
I love
on
the
black
little,
fabric.
like, the person in the tent.
I know.
The eyes in the
Look
tent.
at those little eyes in there.
And the specialty stitches for the stars. It's such a cool pop to it.
Awesome.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yes, I can't wait to do this
That's
one.
living in Canada right there. She gets to see these like
She gets to see
beautiful
like, the actual
outside.
stars.
We don't see stars in
We're
Pittsburgh.
living in the city. So those were the purchases that I made.
Nice.
The only other thing that we had, which we don't have it with us because we had it last week when we attempted to film, and then that film didn't work out so well, but Helen Eisenberg was the winner of the Dimensions kit for the birds. So we will get that mailed out to you, Helen, as soon as we get your information. So congratulations on winning our giveaway. And I think that is all we have. It surprisingly went a lot faster than I thought.
I agree. And we're going to take a break from giveaways just to catch up right now. We've got a lot. Sorry, but we kind of got ourselves behind. We were doing a little too much.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be back with giveaways soon. But we just, like Erin said, we just need to take a break. It is what it is. Like, guys, we do this for free. So sometimes it gets really expensive to do shipping and stuff. So we have to space it out a little bit.
I mean, we love sending and spreading love, but also, money.
Money. You know how that works. So we thank you guys for coming back to join us. We will hopefully be back next week with another update video. And hopefully you enjoyed what we had today. Should I say that Erica, we don't know. I'm going to say it, and even though this video is probably going to be uploaded with or without it, but Erica might be making an appearance on this video. If she did, I hope you enjoyed her content
If she did,
too.
wasn't that awesome? Erica, those were beautiful.
Erica, your finishes
God,
were just
she is so good.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, for real though, she
For
did
real,
do that
Erica's
one.
been making some crazy
That
progress.
pendant, I hope she shows it. Like,
I
that thing
know.
was crazy. I really want her to get one of those flagpoles
I
that you put outside and put it on
know.
there.
I know.
But then it would get wet, I guess.
I hope we can splice her in here because she made some crazy progress these last
She
couple
really
weeks.
did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been getting a lot more stitching in, which I'm so thankful for because I know she's had a rough couple of weeks, and so I'm glad that she's getting some good stitching time in. So, but thanks again for joining us. We'll be back again soon. Please put comments and questions and stuff below. We love getting your comments. I know we had some questions from last week about some different patterns and designers and all that good stuff. So we'll go back to that last video, and whoever those were addressed to, we'll make sure that we get those answered. Whoa!
A cloud just came over and covered the.
Look at the lighting in here.
Wait, what did it do to the fabric?
Yes, hold on.
Let's see.
Oh, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Miss Stitch Me she should come here to take her picture.
Like, girl, you want us to model those fabrics for you and then keep some samples while we're at it? Love you.
Oh, I lost that one. Whoops.
Forgot to send that one back. All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll see y'all
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.